Welcome, friends. Today, we're doing another fragrance rotation video for the week ending the 15th of September, 2024. Sensational. That's right, friends. Once again, I am back with another fragrance rotation video. And it is my second full week of autumn. Let us see what I have been wearing. There are many vintage perfumes in here. Some discontinued. Are they all discontinued? No. Many discontinued, many vintage. So, let's start at the beginning, shall we? On Monday, I wore Jules by Christian Dior, the vintage one. It is absolutely fantastic. It's a big, musky, green bastard. It was released in 1980 by Jean Martel. The bottle is fantastic. It's green. It's got that floral carnation heart that a lot of vintage fragrances used to have. It's got fur. It's got a big oak moss leather base, musky, jasmine. Oh, proper top-notch vintage perfume. Love the bottle as well. Got the sprayer, the inbuilt sprayer there. It's just what you want. It's got a bit like Kouros, but it's not Kouros. I love this. It's mad to think that this was like the fragrance before Fahrenheit. You know, that's quite a jump. This was the first male fragrance that Dior released between... So there was Eau Sauvage and then Jules. I don't think there was a flanker of Eau Sauvage in between. But then after that, it was Fahrenheit. What an outrageous thing to think about now, considering how many perfumes Dior release these days. They just released 5 a couple of weeks ago. You know what I mean? Mental. This was the best part of 20 years. I think it was like 15 years, maybe more. Have I got that wrong? Is it more like 25 years? I can't remember. I think it was like 15 years or something. I think Eau Sauvage came out in 1966. And this came out in 1980, and then Fahrenheit was 88. Amazing to think, really, now when you look at the releases, you know. But this is a quality fragrance, and I love it. And it's got that dusky, musky. Oh, even from the sprayer. And it looks a little bit like a Dalek as well, you know. Bottle feels nice in the hand. Quality stuff. The re-release from 2016 is absolutely abhorrent. Like, I hate it. It smells like someone who's been drinking vodka, and it smells like their breath. It's really bad. But not to worry. Next up, Tuesday. Tuesday I went with something completely different. And this is Lorenzo Villarese's Incensi. Incensi by Lorenzo Villarese. I had a little bit of trouble with this. I couldn't smell it. But everybody else could. And I was pretty upset by that. See, I can smell it there. This is galbanum, pepper, incense, myrrh, sandalwood, all of that. Really green and really spiky kind of incense thing. But I struggled to smell it after like the first 5 minutes, but everybody else could. I was like, oh no, what will I do? But I don't have to do anything because it's fine. I will wear this again. It's a brilliant incense. It's very different. It's very green. You know, it's got the elemi in it that a lot of incense perfumes have in. something I need to wear more of. You know, you will notice that I haven't worn that very much in the past, but this is the old Villa Resi bottle, and I love it. I love those blue bottles. Wednesday I wore, and I'm showing you the empty bottle here because I had to decant it. This is Courageous Homme. Honestly, it is. There was a little bit of leakage on the way here, and it destroyed the label a bit. This was made by one of my favourite perfumers, which is Gerard Anthony in 1977. Ambergris, leather, patchouli, sandalwood, aldehydes, big aldehydic opening, you know, but then very ambery and leathery and mossy in the base. It's a fantastic perfume, very hard to find. I managed to score a backup bottle, fortunately, so that was fun. So I've got a splash of the backup, which is just as well, because I had to decant this. The sprayers on the old vintage perfumes are absolutely dog shit, like, you know, but, and I don't mean the nozzle, I don't mean the actual sprayer. It's like it's if you look inside the little white plastic, bit at the top of the tube inside the perfume, just fails all the time. Whoever fixed that and made a new one of those is an absolute saint, like. Okay, next up, we have another incensey liturgical fragrance. This is Fahrenheit Absolute. Fahrenheit Absolute, my friends. This is a much missed fragrance. Myrrh, frankincense, amber, oud allegedly, violet. It's got that slight sweet petroleum thing that Fahrenheit's got going on, but it's also got incense and resins and stuff. It's just a wonderful, wonderful designer fragrance, which there wasn't an arms race, but there was a race to try and get as many bottles of this in as they possibly could at one point, because the prices started to creep up. Mark Robes Away used to praise this and call it the devil's juice. And it does kind of smell like that. Slightly sweet, slightly incensey, dangerous. It's fantastic. A lovely, lovely perfume. Next up, we have another amber. And this is the first time I've worn this year. And this is my vintage Ambre Fetiche. Ambre Fetiche. Incense, labdanum, benzoin, vanilla. All that kind of amber goodness that goes on, you know? That is what we want, the ambery goodness. And then just to give it a twist and make it something a bit different, it's got Russian leather in it. Not leather, Russian leather. And it just gives it this kind of difference, this newness, this twist that you don't usually get from an amber. It's like an aggression. You know, it's absolutely sensational. It's absolutely amazing. I love this stuff. Slightly, whenever I first spray it though, I get like a biscuit. You know, like a digestive biscuit. It's got that kind of thing, like an oaty biscuit kind of thing. Weird. Okay. Saturday. Yesterday, if you will. And I will. I wore Paco Rabanne Pour Homme. Paco Rabanne Pour Homme is a year-round fragrance, in my opinion. You can wear this whenever you want. Rosemary, clary sage, cedar, wood, geranium, lavender, honey, ambergris, oak moss, musk. Again, Jean Martel. made this in 1973, one of the greatest men's fragrances of all time. It is stunning. It is beautiful. It is fantastic. And it is doing really well. I love this stuff. It's class. I'm about halfway through this 50ml bottle. Didn't wear it very much in the spring and summer. But you can, I think you can wear this whenever you want, like, especially in England, because it never gets that hot. But this is gorgeous. It's the latest formulation's absolutely shocking. Don't buy it in shops. Try and get a slightly older bottle. They're still out there for cheap as chips. If you want a vintage fragrance for not a lot of money, get that. But on the opposite end of the spectrum is my fragrance of the day. And that is Balenciaga Pour Homme, another fragrance I love. I don't know what more I can say about this. It is still the best and my favourite perfume. Cannot be found for cheap at all. And I am very, very fortunate to have many a backup that I will never run out of this stuff. And I can never imagine turning or not wanting to wear this stuff. This is the first time I've worn it in 2024, in autumn, winter of 2024. An absolutely beautiful scent. It is another Gerard Anthony. So I had 2 John Martels, 2 Gerard Anthonys. Brilliant. They don't make perfumes like this anymore, unfortunately. And if you want something even remotely close to this quality, you're looking at paying the best part of £1,000, which is outrageous. It's absolutely scandalous. But that is the position we have been finessed into as far as perfume is concerned. But that's for another video, friends. This has been my fragrance rotation. I hope you have enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you all again soon. Bye.